Last week, I dove into 100 iconic Vocaloid songs that every fan should know, and you guys loved it. Thank you so much for all the love, and not only that, but for also just so many of you taking the time to tell me all about Vocaloid songs and how it works, and it was so overwhelming, and I truly love and appreciate you all so much for doing that for me. And you guys told me that those were a lot of outdated songs, actually. So as good as they were very, very, very outdated. So you guys told me that you want to see me dive into the top 200 most popular songs that I think are more like maybe more recent and more newer. So this one seems to be the one I saw a lot of other people reacted to. This one is the top 200 most viewed Vocaloid songs on YouTube, May 2025 version. And so I'm gonna dive in this one first. And I did see also there was one for May 2026. So if you guys want me to do that one also and along with this one, then I will. But I loved these songs. They were so cool. It just is mind-blowing to me that there's actually no singers here, that they're basically just vocal banks being created to make these songs, and that just blows my mind. It's so cool. It's such a fascinating genre and just a type of song, if you will, to dive into and just thoroughly enjoy. So we got a long one today. This is being 200. This is going to be a long video, so buckle up, get a snack, get something to drink if you need to, and let's dive in. So let's go. I'm so excited. Here we go. Oh, little preface it. Whatever you say. This video ranks the top 200 Vocaloid songs with the most views on YouTube. Songs that use U2AUs, CVOs, synth Vs, or any other V-synth are eligible to be ranked in this video. Okay. Reprints and other music videos will also be shown in the video, but are not officially ranked. They will have a decimal placement number like 179.5. Okay. So what are the requirements? Okay. So original songs will only be officially ranked. If the song is a reprint or something else that fits in the unofficial ranking, then you will not be officially ranked. Okay. Any version of a project SEKAI commission can be ranked as long as it meets the view count requirement and feature a Vocaloid. Both versions of a project SEKAI commission can appear because of this rule. I'm listing this once again. Songs that use... Okay, yeah, we said that before. The term Vocaloid is used as an umbrella term to describe all V-synths in this video. Okay, so this person really went out on this. This is cool. They really went all out for this. Oh my lord, okay. There's more. New changes here, of which I will now tell you. I have reclipped every single song in this video. You will be hearing a different audio segment from what you would normally hear. I've also included basically all reprints, including the Project Diva music videos for Senbanzakura and Electric Angel. I've also included a new statistic for everyone to look at. Comments, okay? I feel like this could serve as an interesting value for those to look at and for you to think, I wonder why there's so many comments on this video. But I'll say that this is not all songs in the video will have comments, as they may be disabled in the original upload. Okay? Okay, I was wondering what this intro song is because it's sick. Hero by Ayase. Okay, that's a sick song. I might actually have to get that one or check it out for myself or whatever. That's sick. I love it. I like this. The fact these are low is crazy because I love them. ultimate senpai! How is it that these are not real vocals? How is this not... Honestly, like, I'm gonna have to, like... Outside of what you guys told me, I think I'm gonna have to go into, like, complete research mode. Because me being a producer, I think that's why this stuff is so fascinating to me. Because I'm very genuinely curious how this stuff is created. Outside of the fact that, yes, I mean, I know it's voice banks, I know that it's V-synthesizers, all that fun stuff or whatnot. But I'm going to have to go into it and approaching it from, like, the producer side of me and see, like, okay, how does this shit work? Like, how are they actually really creating this stuff? And like I said, creating vocals out of a synthesizer in a way. Like, I kind of have an idea of how people do that, but not to this extent. So that's the kind of thing I'm gonna have to look into, because the producer side of me is like, I want to know more about the technical side. I get the, you know, like how I understand like the aspect of how it's created, but now I want to get into the technical abilities of it. What is actually done to make it happen? You know, that's what I'm more fascinated with now than anything actually. But yeah, this is sick. I'm already loving all these songs so far. I feel like it's like my love for this is growing more and more to the point where it's like it went from like to now I'm like, yeah, let's go. Absolute meat? What? That seems back. Do you guys more so just call her Hatsune, or do you call her just Miku? Because I think I've seen you guys call her just Miku, but you've also just called her Hatsune Miku. So if I'm gonna refer to her in like any of these future videos and whatnot that I do for Vocaloid songs, should I just call her Miku, or should I call her Hatsune Miku, or Hatsune, or what can I get away with? I think in the meantime, I'll just call her by her full name, just because I just don't know how to address her yet. So yeah, but anyways. That's cool. So it almost looks like that they're not always in like Japanese, or I think I even saw one of the ones in my other video that had like Korean in it. So I think it's a question I forgot to ask earlier in the in my other video, is how far out does these Vocaloid songs expand? Do they go like, is there English songs that are Vocaloid songs? Then I mean, clearly they do Japanese. I think, I mean, how much is it? Mostly Japanese? Do they sometimes do Korean? Are there any other countries that do it, or is it mostly just like Japan, Korea, US, I guess more English songs? Because I obviously, dominantly, I can tell it's very much, more than anything, very much Japanese related, it seems like. But that one was in pure English. So I'm curious, like, how far out does this expand in terms of these songs and the languages they use? Because to create a Vocaloid with an English vocal, that's fast. Well, I guess, I feel like it maybe be harder to do with the Japanese, actually. I feel like maybe the English might be a little bit easier. I don't know. But yeah, regardless, I think I'm curious how far out does it expand? Does it go just Japanese? I mean, do we see a lot of Korean songs also? Do we see a lot of English songs? I'm curious. Because that one being, that was a fun one, actually. This one's sick. I know what you want. This one definitely feels like anime opening. This is one of these songs that feel like they're on speed. Some of these titles are very fascinating, not gonna lie. Oh, I think we had this one in the other video. Deco 27, yeah. Oh, it's kind of dark. It's got some darkness to it. Ooh! Oh, I love this one. This is sick. Okay. Love this one too. These are all growing on me so much. I feel like I'm gonna end up, by the time I get through all these Vocaloid reactions that I do for you guys, I'm gonna end up with like a playlist in my Apple Music of like 5,000 Vocaloid songs or something like that. I feel like, because I'm loving these. Like my whole like curiosity has gone from like, okay, I'm curious how this works, to the point of, okay, now I understand it, to now I love all these, I want to get all of them. It's like, it's so good. It's like the production's amazing. The vocals, we'll say, I guess, are so fascinating because they're not really real, but they sound real. And I love it. This is so sick. Like, where has this music been my entire life? I love it. I think I remember this one from the other video. Oh, our production was sick! Deco! Hatsumiku's in like everything. I love it. Whoa! That's like a real band with her there. That's cool. Oh, hell yeah. Different. Very interesting. A lot of Deco in here. I can tell that they're one of the best. They're one of their, I guess, the favorites. It's like on speed. Proof geometric construction can solve all love affairs. What a hell of a title track. I mean, a title name or song name. That's what I'm gonna say. There we go. That just sounds like, it sounds like one of those bizarre titles of like an anime where it's like, oh, what anime are you watching recently? Oh, it's not really well known. Oh no, go ahead and give me a shot. Let me see if I know it. Oh, you know, it's just proof geometric construction can solve all love affairs. Oh, cool. Oh, I love it. So when they say like featuring, like let's say for example, they're always saying like featuring Hakun's Miku, or in this case, the last two songs, this one that we're going to go about to get into also says Gumi. Are those saying like they're featuring like the characters like Hasun and whatnot, and Gumi's like another character that was like created, I guess, to be associated with this stuff, or what? Because I'm really fascinated with the Hatsune Miku character and how she kind of came about and her association with all this. So I definitely need to find a video to kind of tell me about that and see like how her influence has kind of impacted and or influenced and kind of been a part of the Vocaloid songs. I'm very curious about her. But I guess my question, I guess, is Gumi kind of a similar thing where he was also like a character? Or is also like a character, I should say? Or what? I'm curious. Oh, I love that one too. Ooh! What was that? Because I love Unravel. What was this? The original of this song uses a Vocaloid, so like I'm not going to officially rank it. But you, oh, I see, because you gave it a 65.5 or 165.5. But shit, a DJ Joe remix of Unravel? That is sick. I need that in my life right now. Because I love the original, because my god, TK is a fucking legend. And then we had Otto do a remix of it and absolutely just destroyed and crushed it. And now this remix was sick. Oh my god, wait, I want to hear this a little bit again. I mean, sorry, that was so sick. Oh, reminds me of like old school dubstep a little bit. Oh yeah! Making cool. Interesting. Oh my god. What is happening? It's so fast! Bye, 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 bye. Oh. The 2D... Okay, go away. Thank you. The 2D MV is what is officially tracked because this is a 3D music video, which isn't the full version and won't be officially ranked. Well, I love the song, so you should have ranked it because it's really good. Wowaka! It's a reprint. Never thought I'd see Hatsune as a salamander. Pikachu! Can we like put in a, I don't know, a request or a survey, or I guess a request to have Volt Attack be one of Pikachu's moves? That'd be sick. It'd be a Pikachu use Volt Attack. Or is that might even be a move of his, actually. It sounds familiar for some reason. But if not, that should be a move for Pikachu. That sounds so cool. Or, sorry, is that Volt Tackle? Sorry, Volt Tackle. I cannot read, apparently. That would be sick, though, honestly. I would love that. Be like, Pikachu, use Volt Tackle. Or something like that. That would be cool. But anyways, that's totally random for me to say that. But anyways, what I was going to say is, so far, I think that of most of the songs I've heard, not only in this video, but also the other one, Deco 27 seems to be the one that's really, really resonating with me. All their songs are just absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if it's a he or she or a they or a duo or whatever the case may be, but if it's just one producer in charge of Deco 27, he or she or whatever the case may be are absolutely incredible, like with what they do. Not only with their own production, but just with the voices that he's created through these Vocaloids. I guess more so the vocal sense or the the vocal banks or whatever, whatnot. It's just everything he's come up with is just so good. I can just tell that he's a favorite amongst you guys' community, for sure. It's just so sick. I love it. That's fun. I like that. That's cool. Oh my gosh, there's like 20 of there. So many Hatsunikus. I will say, there's some vocals that I definitely prefer over others. Some of those higher pitched vocals, some of those songs, I'm just like, it's cool, but it's not like my favorite thing out there. But I will say, every single one of these songs, the actual production itself, outside of the vocal banks that were created, all the production is always so good. It's super. It's either like really J-pop heavy or EDM or like rock heavy, and like those are my genres right there. And I just love the production aspect of this. It's really cool because it goes beyond the aspect of them just. Sorry, I don't know if you guys heard that. It goes beyond the idea of just creating these vocal banks to basically be able to make these vocals for these songs. It's the fact that they also know how to produce absolutely phenomenal, I guess, music production aspects too. Like the fact that they know how to use their synthesizers, they know how to do the rock, they know how to, do proper production in general and whatnot. So I love that it's like these are not just considered like Vocaloid producers. They go beyond that. They do the whole entire spectrum. They do the whole thing. And I think it's awesome. I think it's really cool. I love that to pieces. It shows that they go beyond just being just a person that creates vocals. They can do the whole thing. It's so cool. I love it. What? I must need to do like a whole dedicated video just to Deco. Deco, you're so good! Oh. Remember this one? This is from the other video. I'm seeing a lot of this artist now too. I'm seeing a lot of this Martu. I'm seeing her pop up, or he, I guess I should say. Sound like a girl name, so that's why I said she. But you never know, it could be a guy name. I'm seeing a lot of them, I'll say, pop up too, amongst this video. So they seem to be very popular also. I'm starting to kind of see the trend here, where it seems that Deco 27, this Marutu, how you say their name, is very popular. Wowaka is obviously very popular. And then I'm not really seeing a lot here yet, but maybe it's because they're going to be probably more like close to the top 100 maybe, or top 50. I haven't seen a lot of Ryo yet, but I did realize that Ryo was popping up a lot in the other video. And same with White Flame. I saw a lot of White Flame too. And so I'm guessing maybe they might start popping up more as we get to the top 100, maybe top 50 or something like that. But we'll see. I'm curious. That's cool. They combined like the rock with J-pop. The end of Hatsune Miku? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Is this Ayase, as in like maybe the Ayase that is part of Yoasabi, or is it a totally different Ayase? Because it won't really surprise me, because a lot of his production that he does for Yoasabi is very similar to what I would say the production value or usage is of Vocaloid songs. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's how he started off, and then he decided that he wanted to kind of form a duo with obviously Ikura and do Yoasabi instead. I don't know. I'd be curious if you guys would know that or not, because I won't be surprised. Like I said, the production is very similar to what he does with Yoasabi, so I don't know. Honeyworks, that's another one that pops up a lot. Ah, let's go. I love it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's sick. I want that one right now. I feel like I need to be writing down the songs that I really like from this video. Because for me to go through this whole entire 36 minutes again to figure out what songs I actually wanted, it's going to take a while. But it's probably worth it, honestly. It might be fun to like watch this through again, actually, at some point and go through and get all the songs I like. That'd be fun. Anyway, sorry. Junkie Night Town Orchestra. Love it. Every Turn to Animals. Okay. Okay. Ah, it's so cool. Okay. Hell yeah. When I get home, my wife always pretends to be dead. What? That is vulgar. Very, very. Just, oh, wow. Okay. Hell yeah. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. That's Oliver in that image right there. He's kind of creepy. I love his high energy ones. They're so fun. Oh. I think that was another video. That's a really good one. Oh, production's wild. I love it. Whoa. The spreading on that is so crazy. Like, the vocals only on my left ear. I love it. Oh my. Anyways, what I was just going to say real quick is I love the variety of the characters. I love the different types of artistry used in terms of all these different Vocaloid songs. It's really cool to see almost how it's like it goes beyond the idea of production. It goes beyond the idea of vocalized, synthesized vocals, whatever you want to say, you know, vocal banks, all that fun stuff. I love that it goes beyond that to almost the idea of, like I said, having characters associated with it, almost like storylines, it seems like, and like almost each one kind of has like a different theme. Like if you look at, for example, like this one, very almost like, you know, old school, like, you know, video game type of style. If you go back one more, this one feels like more like something out of like a old like anime or something like that. And then you go to this one and it's just super dark and like she looks like she's gonna eat me or something like that. And so I love it. I love the variety of the different characters and the themes and the artistry and everything. I love how it's like every single piece of artwork of artistry is basically included in this. You have the, you know, the characters, you have the design of those characters, you have the design of like their backstories, if you will, possibly. You have then, like I said, the vocal banks, the V synthesizers. You have the production also itself, the synthesizers, the bass, maybe if it's the rock stuff, guitars, drums, all that stuff. It's like every single aspect of artistry that you could think of is included in this thing called Vocaloids, and it's so freaking cool. I love it. It's like anybody who's an art freak and whatnot, or loves art or whatnot, this is like the thing to get into. This is the thing that you need to dive into because it'll hit every single part of your artistry brain that you love all in one take. So cool. Fascinating. That's cool. Wow. Oh. This Jin dude, He's got some great shit. It's so good. Oh, now we're in the top 100. Perfect. I love my knife. Nice. I'm seeing a lot of PinocchioP also. There's Ryo finally. This is a reprint? I didn't know that. That was fun. Okay, I like it. This is a sick production. I love it. I'd say perfectly describes it. This is very happy synthesizer like. I like it. It's kind of dark. Corey Robinson. Hell yeah. That's sick. I love seeing Porter pop in here. For anybody who might not know, Porter Robinson is an electronic producer, and honestly, one of the more infamous ones out there. He's been around for a while, and he was one of my favorites a while back. I remember getting, I think he was one of the first electronic producers I got a lot of his music from, because like I usually kind of commemorate, I think, you know, people like Skrillex and Knife Party and Porter Robinson, for example, and you know, some of these other really like old school like dubstep, very bro step type of DJs being the ones that introduced me to electronic dance music and made my love for it really, you know, blossom, if you will. So yeah, so really cool to see Porter in here. Very, very cool. Ah, come on, play. Hell yeah. It's like a little bit like a drum bass. keyboard version. Sick. That's sick. That was really cool. I think I remember this one from before too. No? Okay. Ooh! Wait, I liked that. Wait. Oh, fuck yeah. I like that too. Ah. What the heck? It's like clay. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah. Oh. Interesting. Hey, I know this one. This is from the other video. I like this one. This is a good one. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, we are officially in the top 50. How are we all feeling? We doing good out there? We all enjoying any snacks you have with you? Enjoying your drinks? Enjoying just watching me fall in love with something you guys have probably loved for many, many years, and I'm very much far behind on. Give me a second here. I'm gonna do a little stretchy real quick. I've been sitting for a while now. I've already recorded like 2 other videos, so. Oh, gosh. I need to. Get a little stiff when you just sit here recording for a long time like this. My goodness. I gotta make sure everything stays loosey-goosey, if you will. Okay, let's keep going. Whew. Uno? Kinda got a little bit of house beat to it. Okay. Oh, yes! Get back at it again, I love it. Why is the everything Deco 27 has out there is so good? I just realized something. I haven't really seen it very much in this video yet, but there's a couple of songs in the other video that they had 2 different voices singing, if you will. So does that mean that that person had to create basically like 2 different vocal banks or V-synths or whatever the fuck you want to say and whatnot, and be able to program them to seem like they're singing either together as one or going back and forth like that? That's gotta be so difficult. You'd have to create like basically 2 different vocal banks, and then to have them layered on top of each other to sing together as one, sounding like how like normal 2 people would sing. That's gonna be so difficult. How the heck how would you pull that off? This is the kind of stuff I want to look at from the producer side. Like I want to see like how they do that kind of stuff, like how they actually like how it looks in like an actual like DAW, which is, you know, what we call over in producer world a digital automated workstation. I would love to see how they create that stuff in the actual programs. That's the stuff I'm also really fascinated with. It's probably so wild. It'd be so cool to see though. I love that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, with all the reprints that she or he, whoever created this, is included in here, this is more like top 200 plus or minus like another 20 songs, it seems like. But that's okay. I mean, honestly, even some of the reprints are actually really good too, so I can't complain. Yeah. Orange press that. Woo! Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah. This is currently the most viewed V-synth cover of a particular song on YouTube. That's cool. With 62, basically we'll say over 62 million views. That's actually really cool. For it to just be a V-synth cover of a song, to have that many views, and to be the most viewed song on YouTube, that's fucking cool. That's a massive accomplishment. This looks like Sans from that game. What's the fucking thing called? I don't know. I'm gonna forget now. Undertale. This looks like Sans from Undertale. Is that who this is? It looks exactly like him. That's cool. Okay, interesting. Gosh, Deco 27 is so good! I love him! This might be your favorite one from Orange Star. I love this Giga dude also. Oh, he goes heavy with it, like full EDM. Did we have Donut Hole before? And I think of it from the other video. Maybe so thinking. There's how many logos. I was wondering where he's coming at. Most viewed song. Oh yeah, let's go! I love this one! Wait, what is this? This song is currently recorded in the Guinness World Records for having the most YouTube views for an original chiptune song in 2018. What? That's so cool. Now that's an accomplishment right there. Like, I feel like being able to like be ranked in, I feel like the top charts or whatnot, and trying to be like ranked in like, you know, getting like a gold or platinum plaque or whatever, something like that in like the music world would be really cool. But to get into the Guinness Book of World Records, that is alone probably more difficult than anything to do. So to be able to achieve that basically just by creating a song is just so cool. That's gotta be just the most coolest feeling and the highest of accomplishments ever, to be able to pull something off like that. That's so sick. I love that. That's awesome. I like this one a lot. As you can see, I'm singing it. There it is, finally. What the heck? Why is all of Ryo's stuff being listed as reprints? That's so interesting to me. Oh, but it is the most viewed Project Diva music video on YouTube. That's cool. I'm surprised. I don't know. I guess I also don't really know exactly what the reprint thing means. But I'm surprised that the 2 Ryo songs we've had on here are considered reprints, apparently. So I don't know. I don't know if that matters or not. Who's that? I think I know this song. I had no idea Porter did so much stuff with Vocaloids. That's cool. Or at least tapped into it. We're in top 20. We're getting there. We're so close. Nice. I like it. Oh yeah, this is from the other video. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Production is really widespread in this one. It's cool. Very interesting. Ooh, a Nightcore version of this one. Interesting. Wait, wait. A reprint remix of a remix. That's crazy. What the heck? Oh, yeah. Top 10, baby. Now we're turning top 10. The song ranked 3rd on Billboard Japan top user-generated songs for the first half of 2022. Damn. Deco 27 out here owning shit. It's cool to see how many different derivatives of Hatsune Miku we have. Okay. Top 5. Nice. I know that song just because Otto covered that song, and it's honestly, I think, one of her most popular covers. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it's I think it came out this year actually, or was it last year? I don't remember when I reacted to it, but I know it was in the last couple of years. And it is honestly a very, very cool cover that she did. Very, very good. This is the most English Vocaloid song. Okay. Oh shit. Hell yeah. 138 million views. Oh my lord. Alright, number one, baby. What's it gonna be? Interesting. Okay, so let's look at this for a second here. So, number one song on their list here has 153 million, we'll say over 153 million views, over 2 million likes, and 194,800 comments. Dang. That's crazy. Hey, yo, Sabi. Oh, this is cool. Fastest growing was Kyria. I said that very much wrong. Monitoring, Tatoris, Butcher, Vanity, Mesmerizer, Televet, Cute Depressed. The Candy Cookie Chocolate one was really good. I remember that one. Rabbit Hole, really good one. Confessions of a Rotten Girl, I kind of remember, but not really. Interesting. Huh. Slowest growing. Oh, interesting. Most appearances V-Synth, and that lists all the different like characters, I think. So the characters V-Synth? Interesting. I don't know. Anyways, cool. That was a good time. I very much enjoyed that. That was fun. That was honestly, I feel like as long as we've been recording this, that honestly didn't feel like 30 minutes. Like, it felt like I've maybe been sitting here for like maybe 10 minutes at the most. So that's cool because I feel like to do a long video like this that has so many songs, you gotta really be able to create something that really keeps the person intrigued. And I think that this is that type of video that works really well. Or I guess this is that type of like genre or type of music that works really well with this, because there's so much variety in the type of music that's being used, whether they use EDM or rock or kind of J-pop related, or even kind of sometimes, you know, a little bit of like, you know, even like just a couple songs there here and there that maybe just have like a piano or something like that, or just one little basic beat going back and forth or something like that, because it's so much variety here. And because there's so many songs that really hype you up, and then there's one that's like, oh, this one's very vocal nice, or very vocals are really nice in this one, or like, oh, this one's like, you know, got a really nice rock beat, or whatever case may be. Because there's so much variety throughout this entire listing of songs, it really keeps the person intrigued the entire way through. So it feels like 30 minutes is just like boom, gone. And so I really like that a lot. But I gotta say, my liking for these Vocaloid songs is growing immensely. Like, there's so many songs like I'm definitely wanting to either dive into for myself or for you guys, and I absolutely love Deco 27. I mean, I think that from everybody that was in here, I think that Jin, Deco 27 were two of my top favorites in terms of like the songs that were in here. Besides that, we'll see who else was in here. That's really good. Giga, I really like their stuff. Yeah, there's Jin. Yes, I really liked his stuff. I'm trying to see. Honeyworks had a couple good ones that I enjoyed. Orange Star, a couple good ones. Maratu, not too bad. But yeah, I think that definitely for me, I really liked a lot of Deco 27, Giga, Jin. I think those are the ones that I really liked a lot. They were definitely ones that would be like very much up my alley for sure. Absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, overall, I'm really enjoying this. This is gonna be a fun journey. I feel like. I'm very curious to see where you guys are gonna go from here. Do you want me to start diving into anybody like specifically, or kind of just like if there's any songs that you really want me to dive into, or any other videos like this where it's like a top 100 this, top 200 that, or whatever. How do you want me to progress with my journey into this kind of stuff? Because I'm really enjoying it a lot, honestly, more than I thought I would. So I'm definitely down to keep going with this kind of stuff for sure. As long as you guys keep recommending stuff, I'll keep going. So yeah. But anyways, guys, if you guys stuck around till the end of this video, I just appreciate you so much because I know this has been a long one. So if you stuck around to the end, you are amazing. You guys are the best. And yeah. So anyways, guys, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel by clicking down below, and I'm going to put my playlist for Vocaloid related stuff, songs, anything like that over here, and you can check my research already over here. As always, thank you all so much for watching and showing the support, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright guys, bye!